let's start interviewing Dr. Iram. Okay, so starting this interview with the most famous question, I would like to ask you, what's the most challenging problem that students face when they come to the UK from an Asian-based education system?
Okay, the main difference between the education systems that we have, higher education systems that we have in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and over here is that the systems over there are more memory based, whereas over here they're more application based. So an example of that would be, I teach business and management, so an example of that would be in a leadership and management course. If I was teaching, let's say, the concept of charismatic leadership. In Pakistan or India, the students would study for a semester, and at the end of the semester they would take an exam, because that's how they're usually done. It's more exam based over here than assignment based, and it's more assignment based over here. So at the end of that exam, they would have a question that would ask them about charismatic leadership or characteristics of charismatic leadership, and they would give me the whole rundown on charismatic leadership. Who was the theorist who identified this as a theory, when, what year, all of that, and then they would sort of rattle off all the characteristics of charismatic leaders, and then they would give me a few names of charismatic leaders as well. So all of that is memory based. Whereas over here, you may still be talking about charismatic leadership in the leadership and management assignment, not exam. The only difference would be, I would probably expect you to tell me what characteristics of charismatic leadership do you think you possess, and what is the evidence of that. Where in your life can you look back and say, oh, that behavior of mine, that was in line with charismatic leadership, and then you would of course pick up research and then refer it into your exam. And so that's the main into the assignment. So that's the main difference. We are moving from a memory based system that tests your knowledge based on your memory to a system that tests your understanding and application of the theories that you have discussed. And I think that's a big stumbling block for students as well, because I mark assignments and I would have asked them exactly this. Reflect on your experiences in any scenario from your personal or professional life, and see which theories of leadership can you apply to it. And they would say, oh well, at that certain point, and they would give a very brief overview. At that point in my life, I was doing this, and I think I was a charismatic leader. And then they would go on and tell me everything about charismatic leadership, but they would not tell me how it applies to them. And that's where they get a 25, for example.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much for giving your valuable insights. I hope that helps students to understand the challenge. Well, with the help of DreamStudyUK, students who come over here will definitely use our services in a better way to give more high quality assignments such that they score well in their academics.